Hola, buenos dias. My name is Aeriana Roth, and I will be taking over the AIFS Instagram page today to show you the life of a study abroad student here in Granada, Spain. I go to the University of Wyoming back home in the States in Laramie, Wyoming, and I'm here in Granada for the semester. I've been here since the end of August. And I have about 1 month left of the program to the day, I think. So follow along today. It's about 8 a.m. here in Granada, and I'm about to head to my first class after I really quickly eat some breakfast at 8:30. All right, hey guys, I am on my walk to school. I live about a 10-minute walk away. I have my first class of the day at 8:30, History of Spain, and I'm walking to school today with my friend Lizzie, who lives in my apartment. Hey! Hey everyone, so I just got home from my first class, usually on my 2-hour breaks on Monday and Wednesday. Sometimes I go to a coffee shop and study or do homework with friends. Sometimes I come home. Today I chose to go home because I actually got back early this morning from an AIFS excursion to Morocco. And it was so much fun, but it was exhausting. And I just don't have it in me today to go do some homework at a coffee shop. Plus I do need to unpack, so I think I'm gonna unpack and relax a little. In the meantime, I'm gonna put a question box up in the next slide so you guys can ask me anything about studying abroad, life in Granada, life in Spain, life abroad, just being abroad in general. So I will put that up and feel free to drop your questions and I'll answer them throughout the day. All right, the best thing about school in Spain, vending coffee machines, and it only costs 80 cents. This is a good question. I think my favorite class that I'm taking here in Granada has to be History of Spain. If I'm being honest, I didn't know much about Spain before I came. I had like a little bit of knowledge about, for example, the region of Catalonia or, the Franco dictatorship and things like that. But this class is really comprehensive. It takes you all the way from prehistory through contemporary history, and I've just gained so much knowledge. It's not like a class I've ever taken before since my major isn't anything to do with history, so I'm just really having a good time and it's so fascinating to learn about. All right, I have 2 answers to this question. My first answer is seriously just how walkable the city is. I chose the option to have AIFS provide housing for me, and so my roommates and I ended up getting an apartment that's really more or less in the city center, and it's so accessible and easy to walk everywhere. When I first arrived, I am not from the city back home, and when I first arrived, Granada felt big to me, but people kept telling me that, it's a small European city, it's a small city, and I didn't believe them at first, but the longer I've been here, I really see what they mean. It's small enough to walk everywhere. You start seeing the same people over and over again. You run into them at various places, for example, the supermarket or wherever, just on a walk, if you frequent a cafe or something like that. Okay, my second answer to this question is studying at the CLM. You meet people from all over the world. It is full of international students. I've met people from Japan, Indonesia. I've met some really good friends from Denmark. I've met people from Sweden, honestly, all over Europe, Switzerland, the UK, everywhere from Europe, but you also meet, some more people from home, and it's really cool you're all having the shared experience, you're all in a new country together, and you can bond over that, and it's just so fun to have international friends, seriously, from every corner of the world. This is such a good question because As cliche as it might sound, study abroad does change you. There's just no way around that. I was already a pretty independent person before coming here, but I've become so much more independent while being in Spain. But on the flip side of that, I think I almost want to say, I don't know, bettered my social skills, because you are just thrown into such a new environment and it's different. You're not taking a vacation to Europe, you're coming to live here. So it's life. You've just picked up and moved to the other side of the world. You know, you really come to rely, for example, I rely on my roommates for so much, and we quickly bonded because we were all in the same situation together. You gain more independence, you gain more confidence. It really just changes you for the better. You think about your own identity. Identity is a huge theme in study abroad. Cultural identity makes you think.
Hey guys!
What's up?
This is for the AIFS apartment tour! Alright, you walk in, to your right, there's a bathroom, and then to your left is one of the 3 bedrooms in this apartment. And then you come down the hall a little bit more, and there's another bedroom. You come out of one of the bedrooms, and then you walk through our dining room / living room. You get here at the kitchen where Lydia and Maggie are making some dinner. And then we enter the 3rd bedroom, and this is like the bigger one. And over here, it has its own bathroom attached. Complete with a bidet when in Europe. All right, this is the final question I'm gonna answer tonight, but hi Maggie, shout out to my BFF Maggie who asked this question from home. Of course I miss you, and I miss all my YO friends, and I can't wait to be reunited with you. Anyway, miss you and love you. All right, everyone, well, this concludes my Instagram takeover today. I really hope you enjoyed following along in the day in the life of a study abroad student here in Granada, Spain. To get started with your own study abroad journey through AIFS, be sure to click the link in the bio. Follow me for more questions. If you have any, feel free to just shoot me a DM. I don't know if I'll be able to respond to all, but I will try to respond to as many as I can, and I hope this inspired you to all start on your own study abroad journeys. All right, good night.